If you're going to act up in front of your missus, you better make sure you do a good job of it and don't make yourself look like a donut, like in this guy's case.
That's not a fucking... Babe! What the... Babe, stop! Babe! Babe!
What is he doing?
Babe! Stop!
What did he do wrong?
Which one's your man? My man's on top. Hey, it wasn't that serious. Let it be. Come on.
What an idiot!
Hey, stop! Brandon!
Why are they fighting?
No, it's outrageous. You want him to get arrested?
Ankle lock.
You're gonna break my fucking neck? Yeah. I'm gonna break your neck.
What a donut.
That's your man! No, let it be. Why would you?
Why are they fighting? What did he say?
No, learn some fucking respect, dog. Sure. Learn some exactly.
No. Sure. No.
He's trying to calm him down.
It's on video.
Okay? Sure. You should learn what the you're saying.
Babe.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So the guy in the grey goes around asking people questions on the street. Seems pretty harmless. The boyfriend just went from 0 to 100 real quick. And let's be honest, it looks like to me he got off lightly. That guy was completely calm during the whole thing. The other guy even landed a few shots on him and he stayed calm, got him in the ankle lock and said, mate, calm down, calm down, calm down. Like, that guy should have just took the L from that point. And none of his boys or his girl jumped in to help him for that matter, like they knew. Yeah, he made himself look like a donut in this one. But the guy in the grey for sure does mixed martial arts of some sort. I've been in a few ankle locks myself, and that's just a factory reset if you get in one of those. They're horrible.
I was just being honest. I am an awful driver. I drove a...
No way.
I got you.
This is what get it done. Ladies, daddy's home.
Damn, pulled out the stack.
What? Shit, I'm telling you, hell, I keep some bait on my head, baby.
Sensational.
But when a stranger looks at me and goes, hey ma'am, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go, oh, yeah, me, sorry. And they have no idea why I just did that, but I'm not a ma'am, I'm not a lady, I'm not a girl.
Let's get all the women and children to safety first, okay? Women and children only, please. Not you. I thought you said you're non-binary, right? That means you're not a woman. Oh, so now you're a woman. Well, what happened when I called you ma'am and you were pretending I wasn't talking to you? Oh, okay. So as soon as the danger alarms are going off, now all of a sudden objective truth matters. Yeah, okay, well, today's your lucky day. I'm going to be affirming your identity right now, okay? So you get to stay behind, okay? But don't worry, all right? We have 83 genders before I call non-binary, so, you know, eventually you'll get out of here. But don't get mad at me. I didn't make the rules. You did.
Got him.
That guy broke it down perfectly, and yeah, he's completely right. When the alarms start ringing and shit hits the fan, all of a sudden we go back to factuality, don't we? Especially when there's danger and things like that. They're quickly to go back to science and just straight facts.
Women don't understand that a nigga be going through so much shit in life. A nigga lost his job, he got into a car accident, he hasn't had a haircut in 3 months, PlayStation 5, HDMI port don't work no more, he got a crack in his TV, and his mom and his dad divorced. You sitting right there, fucked up. There's nothing but ringing in your ears. You can't think of nothing but to get your way out of the situation. You feel a tap on your shoulder, or you hear a babe, babe. You snap out of it, you look at her, what's up, what's going on? And she say, what do you love about me? I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm fucked up right now, and you're asking me 3 things I love about you. My entire life is folding in on itself. You that insecure, you can't just rub it back. Baby, it's gonna be cool, this and the third. A lot of women don't know how to romance this. Or just be a good person. You will have the worst thing happen to you. You lost your job, you can't pay for your car no more, you got repo, this and the third. And women will do this one thing that is the most despicable thing I've ever seen in my life. The one time y'all get into an argument. Little ass, that's why I'm gonna fuck anyway. That's why my ex had a Hellcat and you riding the bus. And you'll say, why'd you bring that up? And this is their one excuse. Oh, I was just upset. I was mad. I didn't really mean it.
Every time. Yeah, and if you're doing a lot, and most lives for most guys is stressful and has a lot of responsibility anyway, and if your girl's just giving you additional stress and bullshit, then it's time to go, mate. It's time to go. Because relationships should make your life easier, not more difficult.
Little boy's starting reception in September. He has picked his own school bag.
I told you not to get the pink bag.
It's what he wants to have.
I don't care what he wants to have. You should have gotten the football bag like I told you.
It's his first day of school. It's his choice of backpack.
He's going to get bullied.
He's not going to get bullied. He's
That's the thing.
4 years old.
You know how mean 4-year-old people are these days, right? He's going to get bullied. And you know what? You're going to have to deal with it. I told you not to get that bag for him.
He can have whatever he wants. We need to encourage him.
No, he can have the football bag. That's what I'm going to get him. You need to take that back and we'll get the football bag for him.
He's picked this bag. He's going to have this bag. He's his own person.
He's 4 years old. He doesn't know what he wants. He's having the football bag. He's not having the pink bag. I don't care what we say. I don't care what he says. He's not having that bag. All right? And if he gets bullied, it's your fault. I'm not dealing with any of these teachers. You deal with it. All right? I've had enough. I'm going.
The thing is, the fact this was recorded, I don't know if the wife's trying to score brownie points with people on social media. You know those parents who are like, oh, you should let your kids do this, wear pink if your son wants to wear a dress in school and all that stuff. Whilst most dads are going to be like, nah, he's going to get bullied. He needs to just, you know, play his cards. And I think most parents would do what the father's saying by not sending him to school with a pink bag, because for sure he's going to get bullied. And 4-year-olds aren't exempt from that. But guys, you have to let me know what you think in the comments.
Ignore me? You get my attention.
What's a toxic trait in a guy that you love?
They reply late.
How late we talking?
Like 24 hours late.
Yeah, does that work? You think it works?
Yeah,
it works on you? How did that make you feel?
Ignored. And ignorance is attractive. Why? That's bad.
Well, I know why. You know, let's be honest here, guys. She's an attractive girl. And her DMs are going to be flooded with dudes when she goes out. I'm sure she gets lots of attention. So that one guy who's not really showing her much attention, she's going to be attracted to him because he's the one not putting her on a platform.
You want to hear the most the thing about life? Sometimes you meet people just to show them what true unconditional love is. And sometimes those people met you to show you not to be so naive with that true unconditional love.
And in all honesty, unconditional love is a very, 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 very rare thing in relationships. Most relationships are all conditional. We all know that. And a lot of people will say it isn't, but we definitely know a lot of them are. Unconditional love is like love you have for your kids or your parents have for you, or your brother, your sister. No matter what they do, you're going to love them no matter what. You know, if your partner slips up, they cheat on you, you're not going to love them anymore, are you? You're going to keep it moving. So it's conditional. There are conditions.
I never thought about telling you how they feel while it's happening. You know, you guys can do that, right? Like if you're having a feeling like in the moment, you can just say it. You can tell me. You can tell me. You don't have to wait until you break up with me and you spiral on something that, you know, maybe could have been resolved or at least alluded to earlier on. We could have, like, do you know you can do?
They do tell you their feelings early on in the relationship, but then at some point he's made to feel like he regrets it because he either ends up apologizing for how his feelings hurt your feelings, or his thoughts and feelings on something ends up getting used against him later on. You have to be able to receive it and empathize with it. And let me tell you, that is a really hard thing to do if you don't understand men.
And this is the thing, a lot of us guys, maybe some of you guys watching, you have to let me know. We've all shared our feelings with a girl at some point in our life, and we've never done it again because it's been thrown back in our faces at some point. She might acknowledge it and be great, but a few months down the line you get into an argument, you best be sure she might bring that up. There's a possibility she'll bring it up because she knows she can use it against you. It's happened to me, and I would never make that mistake again, that's for sure.
Men can just go sleeping around with like 10 women and it's okay, but then if a woman does it, it's like bad.
How easy do you think it would be for you to go in there and sleep with 10 guys?
Very easily. I mean, because like guys...
She just answered her own question.
Willingly will just go up to you out of the blue.
For the average guy, like your friend that was just here, how easy do you think it would be for him to sleep with 10 women?
If the guy is like some like gorgeous model, maybe he might...
I think if a guy could sleep with 10 women, the reason he's celebrated is because not a lot of guys can sleep with 10 women. There's a lot of guys that are virgins not by choice. Whereas like even the ugliest woman can sleep with a guy. So why celebrate you for something that's so easy to do?
Got her.
Damn.
Yeah, I only got to elaborate on that because he literally said exactly what I was going to say. And the women are the ones giving access to all these one-night stands and all these things and all these girls these guys are seeing. So it's not really something to rant and rave about, is it? Because it's so easy to them. Even those wildebeests you see can easily sleep with a bunch of dudes. But there's plenty of good-looking guys who just can't get a date. Even a date. Plenty of good-looking guys go years without seeing or getting intimate with a girl. So we shouldn't celebrate bizzleness. Never.